Morning, Mr. Collins. Definitely going to be a bit of a shorter stream today, because I have an exam I have to take for work. Like, after you get done with college, it's like, oh, no more exams, just gonna go live in the real world. No, still exams. It's basically a program we run at our gym. It's LA Fitness, but we run at our gym and we're rolling it out across the country. So I'm basically gonna become like the proctor for the nation, like running the classes. So training trainers. Which, I've been on those calls before. It's not the easiest job. Because most trainers don't want to participate. So it's like pulling teeth trying to get them to answer a question. Alright. We retired in an in-room, which I love doing, because we get to see that cool animation when we come back. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a bit shorter, because I had to leave a little time at the end to do a bit more studying. I might hop on tonight, though. Because I'm liking the story, and I don't want to put gaps in there, because I want to remember everything that's going on. Alright, we're outside of the inn, so we can put our hat back on. We got this outfit yesterday. I love it. A Grand Company uniform. I look like I take zero nonsense. What are we doing? Still looking for two Wheel of Time fans. What I don't know, can I find a player somewhere? Because I'd like the full guild name to display. I don't know if it does or not. Maybe it's because I don't have it formed yet. Oh, we're in a church. Be respectful. Hat off. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Jack. You wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there's a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise. I didn't check if I had demuted everything. Okay, I have. Good. Final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the Calamity. Much like the Great Goober Wall of Ul'dah. I actually know what this is. If you watch the documentary about A Realm Reborn, this was an event that GMs just put on. Like, at the end of the life cycle of that version of the game, they just went crazy and had fun. So they were just spawning monsters everywhere. They were putting on little events for players to do. It seemed really fun. But I do remember this. The Goobus are those like big, giant fat things with skinny arms. And they just lined them up all around Ul'dah. And the players fought them and killed them all. It's pretty cool. So to put that in the game is very cool of them. They very much honor the original players. The Great Goober Wall of Ul'dah states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Querthus. Querthus? If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Falgard Float, the closest settlement to Querthus. Maybe the Serpent Station there have records of the event that transpired that day. I'd hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid, Jack. Do my best. my hat back on outside the church. Morning, Andrew. I actually got a program that combined all the chats so I can see all of them in one place, which is nice. I haven't decided if I want to put it on stream yet, because it'd be cool for people to see what other people are saying. But I also don't like personally when I watch streams, I don't like a bunch of crap on the screen. I just want to see the gameplay, like their little avatar or camera and the gameplay. But it would be cool because I have people that are pretty regular and in multiple chats to combine that, but I haven't decided yet. Where are we? Gridania. These guys are Irish. Is there aught I can assist you with, your enterprise? Speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? I need to refer to the records. I know the ship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound to Coerthas. What became of it after that, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vortifart at French Spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I'm not sure what it is that you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. We found a long-lost engineer. Mr. Sid. Which, depending on the game, is either a good or a bad thing, finding Sid. He got up to a lot of shenanigans in 1 through 6. So, come in search of Vortifart. Then well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Coerthas. Every time I see Wood Whaler, I just think of, like, country bluegrass band. Since before the great snows came to Coerthas, what exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. I think that's a Star Trek episode. It was on the eve of the Battle of Cartano, nigh on 5 years ago. I held a spire alone that night while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. And all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains and a little to the northwest. The Enterprise wasn't destroyed on Calamity. I wager it's still somewhere in Coerthas. The astrologians at the Observatorium, that's not a real word. Observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them you would need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Talamu descended, Ishgardians, I believe those are the guys you meet in Heavensward. Like, you go to their actual city in Heavensward. But before that, they're in Coerthas. They took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plight of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the Observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I've little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Alright. Now that we can't get to. Oh, right through there. Thank you, game. Alright. Unchecked territory. Take our bow out. Oh yes, I remember doing lots of fetch quests here. Fun music though. Taking a caffeine pill. Because I've switched to tea from coffee, and I suffer through the lesser amount of caffeine in tea, but my girlfriend this time got decaf green tea. And I can't have zero caffeine, so you can actually get caffeine pills pretty cheap. So 100 milligrams pills, you can get like 250 of them for 15 bucks. You made it to the Mayan High Road. 10 more. Okay. I did play 15, but we rented it and did not finish it. That was back when you could rent games. I mean, 10. Sorry, not 15. I've never played 15. I played 10 for, I think it was a 5-day rental, so we got as far as we could in 5 days. Which wasn't terribly far for us because we were only allowed to play games after dinner and after homework. And naturally, we procrastinated on homework, as you always do. It's actually kind of funny. We usually did our homework in school. Like, I just did it at lunch because it wasn't that difficult. But my mom wouldn't believe that, so we'd always have to, like, leave something for home so we could show her, hey, look, we're doing something, and then play after. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durandare? And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha, how absurd. As if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the Observatorium. I like that word now. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Don't know if that's good or not. It's hard to gauge because it's two pieces in one. It does look cool, though. So yeah, let's go with that. I need to actually take care of this. Let's memory chest. Ishgardians seem French to me. I don't know if I can do a French accent, though. I just thought about doing one, and I know it would come out like Mexican. Hello and have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I am on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. Where in the hells is that knight sent out on patrol? We should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have a use for you after all. If you still wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform, that of House Durandare, as is mine. Nigel Mansell, IndyCar Racing. That is a reference. We had a different indie racing car game. Al Unser Jr. That was it. Might have been NES. It was Al Unser Jr. Racing. If it wasn't for you, sir, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable, driving-loving bastards. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I pray the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. Sweet. We found him, I swear. He just wanted to leave. I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. See, I may have been premature in my judgment, sir. We are a proud people, beholden to tradition. That does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not to. You may peruse their records. Pray proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edmel. Talking to the scientist now. Suppose that would be it. What's a battle warden? Battle warden, the Adventurers Guild, tasked with the distribution and evaluation of guild tests. However, there's some experience. Okay. So we need to do something to unlock these, which I have not done. That is a hat. Ah, the gentlemen come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovois be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with the chief astrologian Forlamont up above. Will do. Card and flashbacks to wrestling. Ran so many stairs. Who's the Horde? We back in WoW? Alright, nothing else. Love the music. Oh, absolutely not. Have you any inkling it is what you ask? Oops, not do that. Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between southern nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Helon's will. I will not put our great nation at risk, certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things. Pardon the intrusion, Forlamon. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Kjall, you honor us with your presence, sir. The gentleman was just leaving. This looked like dunce caps. That's an old reference. Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Durandair's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I'm told you seek an airship last seen in Querthus 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. Yeah, again, I blame this uncaffeinated green tea. A caffeine pill takes longer to take effect. The snows can come quickly in Querthus. One moment you feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. He is threatening us. I will never be threatened by someone with a soul patch. I'm sorry. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst traveling. Do not give in to temptation to deviate from your course. He definitely just threatened us. I'm bigger than you. I was not aware you aided House Durandair in that fashion. Thank you, sir. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. Sweet glasses. Alright. Always the understudy. You there, sir. I cannot help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it will require that you perform for me a favor in exchange, naturally. An associate of mine is yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of Ixal in the vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be of great comfort to me. Will do. Stairs, stairs, stairs. What was the worst is when Coach is really mad and we'd have to run stairs with someone on our back. Oh, there's... Twitch just yelled at me. There's an ad about to run. Alright, I'll run the ad. I'll just stay right here, so no one misses any gameplay. Sorry for the YouTube people, but, you know, I don't want Twitch people to miss stuff, because ads are annoying. So I'll run a 1 minute ad break. I'm going to run and get another cup of tea as well, so I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. We're back. But I did need more tea, and might as well use the ad as an excuse to go get some. Make sure the chats are all up there. Okay. A regular YouTube never went live. That's annoying. I'll fix that now. Okay, let's go. Fort of Fear. That seems like a dungeon. It's funny, I've been uploading shorts to Twitch. I didn't know my niche was random movie reference guy. But that's the way my brain works. I am a master of useless information that I can recall from my childhood. I can recall the most random crap. I can't remember where I put my keys. I can't remember where that shirt is I want. But I can remember ridiculous things from a long time ago. So, that's what a lot of my shorts have been becoming. Just random references. I had one on Wind in the Willows, which I watched as a kid a lot. I need to rewatch those. I watched some of the clips when I was making that short, and it still looks entertaining. Like, the voice acting is great. Stop motion animation is still awesome. There was a movie, and they had a whole TV show as well. You get that? Yeah, we got that. What's up, buddy? I shall aid you. What a relief to see someone other than that goddamn Birdman. I thought I could finish my work whilst the Ixal were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope that they might leave again before I froze to... Wait, who are you? You're not one of our knights. A man of House Durandar cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, sir. I like that guy. Good personality. Alright. Let's bring this back up. Okay. I think I might give in and just put the chat on screen. Multiple chats on screen. Because there's enough crap on the screen in an MMO anyway. It's like, it's not too bad. I could just maybe get rid of this and just put it here. That might work well. Oh, we can mount in here. Nice. Make the chocobo climb the stairs. In the real world, we would get yelled at so hard. That reminded me of another reference. Knight's Tale. When he rides the horse into the church. And all the priests are mollified. This is a house of God! That's how our brain works. The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace for having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. But you are eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you have already aided your own cause. Who texted me? Just gotta make sure it's not my boss. Aww. It's one of my clients sending me pictures from their wedding. Because they both had a weight loss goal before the wedding. And we got to it. And exceeded it. So they sent me pictures of it. That's awesome. But you were eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you have already aided your own cause. House Durandare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as it is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sign of Dravanian aggression. Yet you have already aided them twice, for which now they are honor bound to repay you. Alright, they're big on honor in Old Ishgard. Even so, they will not grant you access to the Observatorium's records. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing airship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Portalane for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word of House Durandare carries tremendous weight to Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining the information from the high houses. Okay. So Ishgard, again, I relate everything to a Wheel of Time, because that's, my fantasy fetish. Ishgard seems very much like Carrion. In Wheel of Time. It's very French-ish influenced. Lots of houses. And in Wheel of Time, that country is known for its scheming. Lots of intrigue between houses. They call it the Game of Houses. Destimar. So, Ishgard is now Carrion. In my head. This guy looks rather important. Yeah, again, my only complaint in cutscenes is that I can't sit down and talk to him like this. It makes you stand up. Whoop. You've caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slay 2 heretics and save a knight, and now I hear you rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other high houses. I cannot deny that you have given us no cause to distress you. But while you've performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses? The guy's got a point. It is only fitting that you aid us one final time, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, I would do a French accent, but I don't think I could. It would sound terrible. So we're just going with posh. Now I understand you are very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a man of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road to due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance any portion of this shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Lest you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Halenart, further improving the chances they indulge your request for aid. What is this? Oh, Fort of Fear. That's the dungeon. Luckily, all these fetch quests are very close. That's a Gubu or Gabu or whatever they're called. And I was referencing before in the ARR. Yeah, Gubu. At the end of the server, they spam those around Ul'dah. The players got to kill them all. Dot everybody up. This isn't necessary, but it's fun. Everyone's dotted. Now we AoE. Get rocked. I think before next stream, I'm gonna try and install the damage meter. I know there's a way to do it. It's just, obviously, I can't show it on stream, and I can't talk about it in game, which I wouldn't anyway. Because I don't care if other people aren't good at the game. Like, who cares? This like, story version of the quest, of the game, isn't meant to be hard at all. But I want to see how I'm doing, and I want to try and optimize myself. Just, it's the WoW player in me. Just wanted to improve. Have you good tidings to share, or better yet, stolen merchandise to show? I do. Ah, too hot. God's bless ye, friend. It's all here, every last... Ah, but wait. Our chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hells, that's a property of Lord Francel, too. I like this little piano ditty. It's the mysterious ditty. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. Fury, take me. Draconian rosary, in the possession of Lord Francel. Yet, perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. House Helenot is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, sir. I should inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Helenot. But because, the scheming these houses seem to be up to, we don't know if that was planted or if that is legitimate. Makes for fun storytelling. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved. What's up? Come closer, lad. Listen well. This is for your ears only. Lord Francel is no heretic. He's a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Helenart for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of an Edelweiss, and he will know you for a friend. Now go. Another reference incoming. Edelweiss, Sound of Music. That's the love song he sings to her. I should know the meaning of it, because I am half German, but I do not. That's not the way. Okay, fine. The Rose and the Unicorn. Flowery quest name. Got a nice location up here. Actually, not great when you think about it. Because this place will get destroyed by wind. Not great when it's super cold out. What's up? See, I wish we could sit and talk. Makes more sense than this. Yes, you look like you look as though you have something to say. Do you? Edelweiss in your pocket. Haha. Believe it or not, that's a reference from Final Fantasy II. Because in 2, they introduced the keyword system. You have to learn keywords and use them in different places to get through. So that's a very Final Fantasy II thing. I see Sir Carolot has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. A pity. Oh, it's a flower. Okay. A pity it has not been seen in Corthus since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. It was crazy. All this stuff's happening. I need an airship. That's absurd. I'd sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Oh yeah, we're telling him that he's evil. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the Draconian Rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be considered to be many proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, for if they harbor even the slightest doubt, this will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It is only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. A missing airship, I see. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Harshiphant. Harshiphant of House Fortemps commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present to him this letter of introduction, and he will surely be receptive to your needs. I remember Dragonhead. we are out. I think my other character is logged out in Dragonhead. Well, she will remain. I actually might level her up. She's at 49 now. Because like I said before, there's some jobs that just don't seem right on a big burly guy like this. Like I wouldn't make him a dancer. But having a female character, I could level those jobs. A lot of the caster jobs, too. That's an ominous chair. Notice, he has no chairs in front of his desk. You stand to address him. And it's not done by accident. When I put stuff like this together, it speaks to his character. But no, we're not equals. You stand when you address me. Ah, the unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you are come to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I am not one to stand on formality. Well, you have no chairs, bro. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself, but enough chatter. Pray tell me why you have come. If there is any justice in this world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes, the letter made mention of a pressing matter for which you require assistance. What might that be? I need an airship. So, this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Querthus before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to these events, for while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cartano, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf to share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Fortemps. Let's go inventory. Put that in armory chest. What level's my warrior? Also 37. Okay, we stay on Bard. So you have doubtless realized by now the high houses of Ishgard, House Fortemps included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, it does not mean that there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. This is like a wild goose chase here. Go talk to him. He can help you. No, he can help you. No, he can probably help you. I shall be sending missives to the various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it would be quicker and more efficient for you if you were to make inquiries of your own. Lady Nin of mine own House Fortemps, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There is also Crevelin of House Halenart, who can be found on Skyfire Locks, though any information you provide from the scribe may prove difficult to parse. Have you spoken to the chief astrologian of House Durandare yet? Really? Perhaps he will be more accommodating once I inform him that you are a friend of House Fortemps. Do not concern yourself with House Dizamel. I shall contact them myself. Seek the council of the three I mentioned and return to me when finished. Sure. If I ever get to ask a question in like an FF14 live stream when they do their Q&A stuff, just want to ask, hey, can you let me sit down in cutscenes? It'd feel much more natural, like Nin. If I could sit and talk to her, it'd feel much more natural than... Oh. And we got DC'd. All right. Well, Google Fiber doing Google Fiber things. But, unfortunately, I did say it was going to be a short stream because I do need to study a little bit for this exam. Got like an hour and a half before it. And I apologize for that, but it's just the way my schedule worked out today. And if this DC'd once, it's probably going to happen like a few more times. It usually happens like 2 or 3 times. Takes like 10 minutes. Then it usually clears out. I don't know why Google Fiber's been doing that, but it has. So I'm just going to call that for today. Very short stream. Again, I'm sorry. But I might hop on tonight if I have time. And then we'll be back to normal schedule tomorrow. So, again, thanks for stopping by, the people who did. Sorry it couldn't be longer, but, you know, work calls. So, anyway, have a great day, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Or maybe tonight. We'll see.